Hello, welcome back everyone, this is Chaos Mirage. Welcome back to the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 blind playthrough. Yeah, I have nothing to show in the events theater. I did 1.5 batch of blade pulls and I just could not get the last rare blade. Yeah, I'm gonna show you why I did 1.5 later. Not 1.5, almost like 2 batches. The reason why I couldn't do any pulls, let me just show you right here. Yeah, I have like nothing but dark blades. I deleted like every other rare blade I have except for like the ones that's sentimental. This is a luck-based blade. It has like 16 mod on luck, so I didn't pull. That's why I didn't delete this one. This one I can't delete because this is Rex's first blade pull. Is a common blade, so like I can't even really get rid of this thing. And also I think I kept. Hold on. No, I didn't. Did I not even kept the ice upgrade axe blade that Rex had? Yeah, I think I didn't even kept that one. So let me see if I go try to pull another blade with Zeke. Yeah, I literally cannot carry any more core crystals. Use any more core crystals until I expand my blade. So yeah, this RNG is. Good news is it's getting pretty close to Merc level 5. I don't know how many level Mercs has. Yeah, I'm almost to regular Merc level 5. I have a couple of side quests. I'm actually gonna deactivate this thing. So I have a couple of side quests, and usually because I'm in chapter 7 now, usually when I start a new chapter, I like to go back to all the other titans and check if I have any new side quests. But I'm not gonna do that. Instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to continue the main story.
I don't want to be camping out in the middle of nowhere now.
I'm just going to continue with the main story until I get Mithra and Para back.
Hello there.
Because I don't know if like a lot of side quests are gonna need the field skill that only Mr. and Para has, or I'm gonna spend like a 30 minutes trying to farm trying to get the field skills to go up on random blades. So I'm just going to continue with the story until I get Mr. and Para back, and then I'm gonna go spend like a couple days doing side quests. But if I only get them back at like the end of chapter 7, then I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna not do side quests at chapter 7. I'm just gonna do like more of them in chapter 8 before I like actually start chapter 8. Yeah.
Are you all right to be up and about?
Yeah. I'm all healed up.
Sincere apologies. If I hadn't attempted to destroy the Aegis, they would never have.
If you'd done nothing, they'd have come for her anyway. You're not to blame, Your Majesty. It's my fault.
500 years ago, this kingdom was rent in twain. Some followed Adam, who sought to live with blades and titans as equals. Others opposed him, preferring to consider humans as the masters and titans as our tools. When Adam returned to the Ether, his rivals seized power, leveraging the power of the Omega Fetter. They declared themselves the Tantalese Royal Dynasty.
Claiming they were the hero Adam's descendants.
Precisely. My ancestors merely used the name of the beloved Adam in order to win over the people. Before long, we resolved to protect ourselves from meddlesome foreigners by descending deep into the Cloud Sea, taking the dirty secret of our family's lineage with us. The Praetorium, for their part, did not protest. Can you guess why?
No.
They offered to stay silent in exchange for a certain resource. An annual tribute comprising a fixed quantity of core chips. I have something I wish to show you.
What is it? What is this?
This is Gembo's ether flow. The Titan draws in the fabric of the cloud sea and uses it as a source of energy. This energy flows throughout the Titan's body in the form of ether. Refining and crystallizing this ether creates core chips. This process is what you see before you.
So, in other words, you're siphoning away a portion of the Titan's energy.
Our cold climate and poor harvests, they are the unfortunate side effects of this process.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
Core chips are vital to every nation's military and energy policies. The Praetorium desired this power.
How come?
Alrest at the time was in crisis. But for the Praetorium, it was a precious chance to expand their sphere of influence.
So they missiled it.
As a result, Tantal fell into a chronic energy shortage. Then, well, you saw for yourselves. Near frozen earth, failing crops, the Tantalese people are forced to live in abject poverty.
So why not just leave the Cloud Sea? Then we can move, right? Just go somewhere warmer. They fear contact with other nations. Too afraid it might expose the truth behind the legends they spun about Adam.
That would explain their isolationism.
Indeed. That was 5 centuries ago. Now the Aegis has awakened. The Praetorium is demanding we hand over the Omega Fetter. They are threatening to reveal our secret if we do not acquiesce.
Indolor? Threatening you?
I get it now. That's what was in that letter.
Enough was enough. I couldn't stand by and let the Tantalese people suffer any longer. Therefore, I made a decision.
And that's why you...
Yes. I knew there was a chance that the Praetorium would use the Aegis against us. But if I could neutralize her power, perhaps we would stand a chance of opposing them. And perhaps by saving my people from poverty, I could absolve the sins of my forefathers.
You didn't think about using the Aegis' power yourself?
Wielding such power is beyond my means. I am under no illusions. However, does the same apply to you? I felt something. When I looked in your eyes, I knew. Perhaps you are the one to whom we can entrust the Aegis' power.
Father,
In the end, it seems I only managed to make things worse. I can blame nothing but my own judgment. This tome records the deeds of the hero Adam. According to this, he saved the world from destruction using a white sword, and then disappeared along with a red sword.
White and red. It must mean Mithra and Pyrrhus swords.
Whoever wrote this must have had a personal connection to Adam. And, most curiously, after Adam disappeared, the author of this book went looking for something.
Something.
The third Aegis sword.
What? There's a third one?
There's a third.
A Apparently, this sword was as transparent as diamond and gave off a clear, brilliant light. But Adam went his whole life without using the sword. In fact, he could not use it.
What do you mean, couldn't?
The sword was simply too powerful. Even he, the legendary hero, could not contain the power it commanded. And thus, fearing its power, he sealed it away somewhere. The author therefore surmised that this sword alone was the one true sword of the Aegis. Now, Rex, you were defeated by Jin. Doubtless that man is a powerful warrior. But even so, can this be right? Can the Aegis herself truly be outmatched by a single opposing blade? Would it not make more sense to presume that you lost because you have yet to unlock the true power of the Aegis?
You mean I'm the one who's been holding them back? Your Majesty, where is that sword? We have to find it somehow. We have to find that sword and rescue Pyro and Mithra.
There's another personality for them, right? Like, that's what I think.
Regrettably, the book does not specify the sword's location.
But there must be.
However, reading between the lines, it seems the author suspected that the sword lies somewhere in Ethereum. It's not much, but that's where I would begin the search.
In Leftheria. Are you ready? Huh? Are you ready to do what it takes to be their true driver? Grants? Well, are you, Rex? Yes! Of course! I'm going to be the driver that Pyra and Mithra deserve. And then, I'm going to take them to Elysium. Then come with me. I'll show you the way.
You know where it is? You know this entire time? Also, what's the weapon Rex has? I think he's like... he has Perun
My son,
as his blade, right?
yeah,
You know?
I have a favor to ask of you as your king.
Well, that's a first. Are you feeling okay, old man? Maybe you're coming down with something.
The Aegis needs... no, rather, the boy needs protection.
You mean Rex?
Yes, I saw something in that boy's eyes. A light that must never go out.
Steady on, old man. People get the wrong idea. Fine. Leave it to me.
Thank you.
Nah, it's not like I wasn't going to go with him anyway.
Okay, so there's a third one.
You really can't judge a book by its cover. Who'd have thought that sweet-looking girl would threaten to destroy herself? Didn't she realize taking her own life would mean the boy died too?
Oh, she knew exactly what she was doing.
The whole thing was a bluff then?
No, not at all. The reason she gave her core crystal to the boy was to replace his heart after Jin put paid to it. An Aegis core encodes the blueprints for all life. She took advantage of that.
Incredible. I had no idea such a thing was possible. Aegises truly are a breed apart.
Cores are constantly accumulating data about the outside world. The fact that their injuries are mirrored is a result of their twin cores exchanging information. If you wanted to be poetic about it, you could say that their very lives are intertwined. But there's nothing to stop her from severing that link.
What do you mean?
Before issuing the kill order to the artifice, she would have transferred the remainder of her core to the boy, letting him live on, heart complete. An Aegis can survive for a short time without a core crystal.
Wouldn't that be the Rex would be a
Don't
blade
understand
then?
why.
Become a blade?
It's just how we were made.
Wouldn't then, like, if she transferred her core to Rex, wouldn't Rex be a blade? Wouldn't Rex turn into a blade if that were the case?
So that's the reason Jin agreed to her terms.
He couldn't care less about the boy. But he wasn't about to lose this one. Simple as that.
Come on, Rex, for the moment, let's return to the Fonset village. Back to the village. I'll explain everything in detail as we get there. Just head to the Fonset for now. Alright. Okay, hold on. So there's a third Aegis blade, like, in there somewhere. Okay, so I thought that was weird that we have like 2 empty slots. So we're probably gonna get Aegis, like a third Aegis, and probably another story-related blade. That's like a spoiler that the game decided to keep. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, like I said, we're not gonna do any side quests. Let's just head back to the Forsyth village. Let's see where this main story takes us. How well do I understand the combat system? I'm not gonna say I understand it very, like, I'm great at it, but
Let's go.
I feel like I understand it, at least to some degree. I'm not gonna say I'm mastered at everything, I can beat anything, even 30 levels higher than me, because I'm pretty sure that's like a thing about Xenoblade. If you're really good at it, you can beat like really higher level enemies than you. I'm pretty sure I can do that. But I'm okay right now. I feel like at least I'm getting by. Where am I going?